Hello there, Allegheny AJAM banjo students. Mr. Jones here with the banjo and the double D tuning. And Miss Emily put up a great tuning video on the banjo for G tunings or A and the double C and double D. And I'm tuned up to double D. And she plays with a capo on, double C tuning capoed up. So keep in mind those differences and watch her video. It's very helpful there. She did a good job. So I'm going to just play my open strings before I get started. I'm going to play my short string or fifth string. That's a high A. Play my low string, the fourth string, a low D, middle string, third is a low A, second string is a high D, first string, the mysterious E. So here they are again. I'll do them a little faster so you can hear what they sound like. From the fifth string. That's beautiful in its own right, just a double D tuning. I could just sit around and do that for a while, but we'll put remember our D chord? Add that second fret and you get a nice D chord. I'll play a little bit of Mole in the Ground for you. I'm going to play it kind of on the high string, and then we'll do it low too, and play it just a little example of it first, and then I'll describe it a little slower for you. Wish I was a mole in the ground. Yes, I wish I was a mole in the ground. If I was a mole in the ground, I'd root that mountain down. Oh, I wish I was a mole in the ground. I wish I was a lizard in the spring. Yes, I wish I was a lizard in the spring. If I was a lizard in the spring, I'd hear my sweet gal sing. Oh, I wish I was a lizard in the spring. I wish I was a mole in the ground. So that's playing it high and playing it low, and it sounds great both ways. So let me kind of describe the high string melody first. And we were working on that just the other day. We're getting good at playing that first string all over the place. So it's 2, 5, 5, 7, 5, 2 open, and the second string. And then I'm doing a little bit of work on that third string, and a nice little lick on the banjo is that open third, the second fret third string, and the second string. And that's a really nice little, sort of like a train going down the tracks. If you go over and over, it's a good little thing to work on. Open, 2, and the second string. Third string open and second fret, second string open. So the first phrase, once again, a little slower. 2, 5, 5, 7, 5, 2 open, second string, and the chug along lick. And that's where you're singing. Keep in mind where you are in the song. Wish I was a mole in the ground. Okay? One more time on that first phrase, a little slower. 2, 5, 5, 7, 5, 2 open, second string. 1, 2, 3, go. 2, 5, 5, 7, 5, 2 open, second string, chug along lick. Then we get to go way down up to the top of the mountain, 14. Past the double dot there, which is your octave. So you got 14 twice, 12, and 10. Let's just find that a few times. 14 twice, 12, and 10. Let's just do that over and over a few times. That wakes people up. If they're getting a little sleepy in your concert, they'll kind of wake up right there because that's so high and pretty. 14, twice, 12, 10. Then we keep going down. We got a big stretch here, 7. I'm using my first finger and my little finger on 10. 7, 10, 5, and stay there a while. I'm going to do that second phrase again. Again, the words are, wish I was a mole in the ground. Not too hard to get the words to this one. And there's a lot of moles in the ground right now. Doing a little gardening, a lot of people are, and they're seeing some moles out there. They're good for digging up the ground. They're better than we are at gardening, I think. So I'm up to 14 twice. 14, 14, 12, 10, the big stretch. 7, 10, 5. Stay there a while. You're going to go up there 14 again. 14 twice. 12, 10. And then we're going to go 7 and 10 again. 7, 10. This time we get to do a real nice thing. You just go all the way down. 10, 7, 5, 2. And I'm going to do a pull off there. So you pick that second fret and pick it hard. Good solid pick. Pull off with your left hand and get the open string. And then the second string. So listen to that whole long lick from that 10, 7, 5, 2, open, pull off, second string. And that's where I'd root that mountain down. Let's just try to root that mountain down a few times. So starting on little finger, and you can use different fingerings. Keep in mind when you're playing these songs, a lot of people do about 3 or 4 different fingerings for the same, same note. So don't rule out trying a different way. If it feels awkward, you might want to experiment and try it different. I'm using my little finger, my first finger, and skipping a couple of frets. So a really good rule of thumb or just hand work is if you skip a fret, you'll often, skip a finger. So here we go. Little finger, 10. First finger, 7. Then you got to shift and get maybe my third finger I'm using on 5. First finger on 2 with the pull off, second string. Then you're back to the first phrase, which is great. You got that 2, 5, 5, 7, 5, 2, open, second with the chug lick. So I'm going to play the whole first part there on the high string one time and just try to follow it along there. Think of the words. And again, remember you can slow these videos down on this channel on YouTube. Down at the bottom right, you can see a little cog and go down there and maybe half speed. And the singing might sound funny, but don't let that bother you. Just learn the banjo lick. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 5, 7, 5, 2, open, second string. Work the third string. Way up to 14, 14. 12, 10. 7, 10, 5, stay there for a while. Back to 14 twice. 14, 12, 10s, 7, 10, 7, 5, 2. And you can do a pull off. Second string. First phrase. 2, 5, 5, 7, 5. And the second string. We'll do it again without talking. Great. That sounds wonderful. And just keep working at it, playing it slow, and you'll get a little faster. And remember, you got the words, wish I was a mole in the ground. Several times, the last thing is I'd root that mountain. If I was a mole in the ground, I'd root that mountain down. I wish I was a mole in the ground. Let's look at it low one time. That melody is, if you play the low strings, that first phrase is going to be on the, you can slide that low string, get a cool sound. Slide from 2 to 4 or 3 to 4. Slide to the 4th fret low. So you keep mashing that string all the way. You push down on 2 maybe. Pick it and keep your finger down like you're on a sliding board at the water slide or something. Slide to 4. Then you have the 3rd string twice. 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Back open 3rd. And then you're going to have a 4, 2, open. And you can still do that little chug lick, same lick. So I'll play it low a few times. I'm sliding 2 to 4, slide, 3, open, 2nd, open, 4, 2, open. I'll do that one more time. That's the start of the slide, 3rd string, 2, open, 4, 2, open. And get that D chord maybe with the chug lick. The next phrase is really nice. You just go up to that 1st string with holding that D chord, 2nd fret. Twice, 2, open, 2nd string, and reach over and get that note we're getting pretty comfortable with, that 2nd fret, 3rd string, and the 2nd string, kind of hold it down, 2nd string open. I'm going to get the 3rd string open and change chords here. We're not doing a lot of changing chords, but this 2nd string, second finger, second fret, the three questions, which string, which finger, which fret. And that's a nice, just a partial of the high string A. And that third string's your note. And then you go back to that D chord, first string, second fret, twice, open, second string, put the D chord back down. Then we're going to do, it's really a G chord, but let's just work on the melody. It's the second string, open, second fret, third string, open third, and then we get to really do a nice bluesy slide. We'll go from 3 to 2 slide. Oh, I like that. Try it a few times. 3 to 2 slide on the bass string. You pick it once and get 2 notes. You slide for the second note. Open. Then you're back to that first phrase. Slide from 2 to 4. Slide, third string, second open, 4, 2, open. And I'm going to play it low one time. I'll do the other verse with it. Wish I was a lizard in the spring. Going up to the high strings. Wish I was a lizard in the spring. There's that A chord, second string, second fret. If I was a lizard in the spring, I'd hear my sweet gal sing. Oh, I wish I was a lizard in the spring. And if you hit the wrong note, just keep going and they'll say, man, that was a cool variation. You say, thank you very much. So that's Mole in the Ground. So what I'll do is play it one more time with both verses and just keep working on getting that little, just pick out little sections of the song if you're having trouble. Just that little chug-a-lug lick, that holding that D chord, you can just work on that. Just work on that little thing there. It's a great thing. Open, second, third string, the second string, holding that D chord and just hitting that second string. That's a high D. It's a D chord, and you're getting a little mystery in there. If you go the other way, you could try going down and getting an A chord. Back up to D. So if you go the other way and you get a nice walk to A. That's amazing. It sounds great. That'd be a great exercise. You can do that for a couple hours a day. You might have to find your own little spot. You don't want to drive people crazy, but they might love it. So here's Mole in the Ground. I'll play it, I think I'll start low this time and play it high for the second verse, okay? So just grab what you can and practice your banjo every day, and I think it'll be a good friend for your whole life. A banjo is a wonderful thing, wonderful sound, and just keep on practicing and enjoying playing music. So here's playing it low first. I'll get my little, I think I could start with that little, get my little groove going. Oh, I wish I was a mole in the ground. I wish I was a mole in the ground. If I was a mole in the ground, I'd root that mountain down. Oh, I wish I was a mole in the ground. You might just play it. 14. 5. 14. Oh, I wish I was a lizard in the spring. Yes, I wish I was a lizard in the spring. If I was a lizard in the spring, I'd hear my sweet gal sing. Oh, I wish I was a lizard in the spring. I wish I was a mole in the ground. I wish I was a mole in the ground. If I was a mole in the ground, I'd root that mountain down. Oh, I wish I was a mole in the ground. Enjoy that Mole in the Ground and see where you where you might dig and you might find some new tunnels of enjoyment on that banjo. Keep picking and having fun. I'll see you soon. Once again, thanks.